Rauru o te ao, the threads of the world. Moana Raukura hated the word token. She was tired of being the only brown face on Zoom calls, tired of explaining what a pauhairi was to marketing execs who only wanted a cultural flavor for their ad campaigns. As a 32-year-old creative director at a top Auckland agency, she was brilliant, sharp-tongued, and half-tethered to a culture she only understood in fragments. She had grown up in Nemti Eden, went to a Diesel 10 school, and took ballet instead of kapahaka. Her dad was Ngati Ruanui, but never talked about the marae. Too much hurt there, he once said. Her mother was Pakeha, a speech therapist who meant well, but never understood why Moana sometimes felt split down the middle. But then her father died, suddenly, heart attack, and the divide cracked wide open. At his tangi, her cousins on the Taranaki coast welcomed her like a missing limb. She hadn't been back to the Wenua since she was a child. The land felt unfamiliar, but not unfriendly. The aunties fussed over her. The uncles teased her about her city shoes. But what caught her heart was the karanga, the voice of the kaikaranga rising through the mist like a thread pulling her back through time. He never had the time or tools, Auntie said. But maybe you do, Moana didn't reply. Back in Auckland, her agency wanted to launch a tourism campaign using Maori mythology. She pushed back. We can't just take. Where's the giving back? Her boss brushed it off. It's just a concept. That night, Moana opened her father's sketchbooks again. She made a decision, she quit. With her savings and shaky confidence, she moved back to Taranaki. At first, she felt like an outsider in her own skin. But she began listening, really listening to the karero of her elders. She redesigned her father's plans into a living space. Not just a gallery, but a wear toy. A creative hub where art met wakapapa, where rangatahi could trace their roots through brush strokes and digital design. It took 2 years. Grants, late nights, fundraisers at the marae, hundreds of Zoom calls. But it was built. And when the doors opened, the kaikaranga called her home. Inside, a wall bore a single line in bold lettering. Ko au te awa, ko te awa ko au. I am the river, and the river is me. Moana stood in front of it, her father's sketch framed beside it, and felt something lift off her shoulders. Not everything had to be whole to be sacred. Her identity wasn't a contradiction. It was a braid of worlds, of languages, of timelines, just like her name.
Hope you enjoyed the story. I am trying to get 100 subscribers by the end of July 2025. Please like and subscribe for more stories like this.